Art Trail's good. I think we'll play it safe and Art Trail him and then the Goblin. And then just sit back and wait. If he happens to summons at this point, it's going to be pretty hard for him to beat. He might have Burst Lightning in his hand. Which I assume maybe that's why he was going to tap and decided not to tap. I think at this point we just pass. Next turn we'll have enough lands where we can actually attack, plus have a Shatter or Naturalize backup. Masticore. Well, he doesn't have 4, but he could regenerate it. Huh. It's fine. I think we burst kick that. Actually, what we could do, we could attack with our Ravine. No, I think we burst kicked it now. And that way force him to regenerate, and then we can naturalize it afterwards. That's fine. Okay, so at this point we can attack with our Ravine safely. And actually I'll probably attack with this Ravine to get a counter on him. And go ahead and naturalize that. And play Ravine and pass turn. Hopefully he doesn't have summons with Bushwhacker, so he could get in for the win. Spike Shot's no big deal. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we definitely get in with this guy. And probably won't block. Unless he has, yeah, so probably has action in his hand. A little skeptical. He could have, let's see, burst with kicker, 4, 5, 6. He wouldn't have enough for it. He could have double bolt. I think we go ahead and just kill that now. That way we don't lose to some shenanigans, like he equips it or anything like that. Yeah, he'll probably just shoot us for 1. That's fine. And we'll empty our hand. Yeah, and that way we can attack with 2 Ravines next turn. So the only thing he could potentially have here would be double bolt plus burst, or summons with kicker, Bushwhacker with kicker. As long as he doesn't have that, I don't foresee him pulling this one out. This is kind of a grinder. So yeah, probably just see if we attack. I'm definitely not going to do anything else. Animate that guy. Gotta play our land first. And we'll animate this guy. I think if he had double bolt, he probably would have bolted before in case he drew into anything else. Alright. And I think we keep the same deck. Looks like this guy is eating up all the time, maybe trying to stall. Don't see the point in it, but anyway. At least we're playing a fairly decent deck this time, holding our own. Hand's not the best, but Ancient Stirrings hopefully will get us there, and hopefully we'll see just like a whole bunch of lands we can shove on the bottom. Won't mulligan. I probably could also Rebirth first turn. Pretty typical for that deck. Although we do have 4 lands, it would be nice to draw into a Baloth this game. Pretty much blocks anything he has, and the 4 life is huge. Well, mass wasn't as bad as I anticipated, so unless they have double rebirth, which is possible, but I mean, I guess I could get rid of 1 Memnite. That might even be the play here. Just because 6 goblins is going to be hard to deal with unless I rip a Pyroclasm, which we obviously don't have at this point, so. Wow, he must have a fairly slow start. Probably naturalize that coming up on our turn. We'll probably even wait till he tries to attack. Actually, I don't even know if we can do that, because if he has Kadoltha Rebirth, then we might as well naturalize on our turn, just to neutralize that. Okay, play this, naturalize that, and we'll pass. Our turns last 2 seconds, his last 5 minutes. So here we can play an Ancient Stirrings, pull a Ravine, put the rest of it on the bottom, and we'll go ahead and, well, we'll wait on the burst. Might have something to pump it, Teetering Peaks, something like that. And after that, that's pretty much all the gas we have. Hopefully we draw into something here fairly soon. I don't know what play he would have, yeah, for his upkeep. Okay, so he peeks that, that's fine, that's what we wanted him to do. And we'll get rid of that. Drawing a little dry here. The good thing about this, having a bunch of untapped lands, he probably thinks we're bluffing with removal, so. Could get in with Ravine. Could have Goblin Guide. I think if he'd had the Guide, he definitely would have played it. I think we attack with Ravine. He could have a Bolt. More than likely does. He's playing red. Guess not. Alright, well, good thing for us, our Ravine is out of bolt range now. Play that. I think we attack with the Ravine again. And pass. Wow, if that's his best that he has, that's good for us. I guess he has double Bushwhacker. Yep. Maybe a Bolt as well. That's fine. Well, I'm trying to think if we attack here, if there's anything that can beat us. He could play another Rebirth with another Bushwhacker. I think that would kill us. 6, 8, 10, 11. Yep. I think we just attack. I mean, if he happens to have that particular hand. But at least this way we're getting in where he has to leave a blocker up eventually. Or else he just loses. So yeah, if he happens to have that particular hand, we just lose. If not, you know. Well, he said top deck, and Mox Opal, yeah, probably top deck, so. Yep, he had the exact hand I said it would take to beat us. So, well, guys, we gave it a good run. We never saw a Baloth game 2 or 3. I think that would have made a huge difference for us. But there we go.